Fellas, the trick-or-treat game has changed ever since I was a kid, and it is no longer the same as what it used to be. It's just how it is. You know, the cardinal rule is if you go trick-or-treating, if you have pubic hair, you're not allowed to go trick-or-treating. You're supposed to be passing out the candy. That's what it is. Those kind of the rules. I don't make them up. But as this lady is saying here, some kids have discovered, hey, our neighborhood doesn't give out that much candy. There's only going to be 3 or 4 houses out of the whole entire cul-de-sac or the entire block that's lit up and passing out candy. So they don't trick-or-treat in the neighborhood. They go to better neighborhoods that give out, you know, full-size Crunch bars, full-size Hershey bars. They're not playing with the snack size, kid size, like Funyun, like they don't care about that. They want the big things. They want the good things. So they go to the, you know, the wealthier neighborhoods. So it's kind of a shame. Like this woman kind of talks about it. Like, hey, they're going out to these better neighborhoods. Like I see kids. It's not like there are no kids on this block. They obviously exist. They exist somewhere. Just they're not trick-or-treating here. They're going somewhere else. Which to me sounds kind of crazy. When you're a kid, you don't really, aren't you scared of going to like a random neighborhood that your friends, I guess fear is just something that's not in their minds. They don't understand the horrors of the world. I get it. That's why parents are so protective of their child. But that's crazy to me. Like as a kid, I'd just be like, oh, okay, no candy this year. It's fine. I guess I was never too big of a trick-or-treater growing up. So this is one of the things that some kids are doing. But here's a devious new thing that I only heard about. You guys might have heard about this, but I have not. It's something called trunk or treating. And this is effectively speedrunning trick-or-treating. Kids don't have to go house to house. They go to a parking lot with their parents, of course, and they go car to car. You know how much more efficient that is? That's crazy. I've never heard of it. Sure, it's not in the spirit of Halloween, I guess. But look, this car looks pretty festive. Like, you don't have to set your house up. The cool thing is, I think with trunk-or-treating is you can just wrap the whole thing up, toss the stuff away, and you're done. Like with a house decoration, you gotta decorate the whole house, you gotta decorate the front lawn. But this is effectively, they said it best, it's Halloween tailgating. We're prepping them young. You gotta get them started. It's like, this is what you're gonna do in college anyway, might as well start doing this now, you know? So yeah, like parents set up their cars, they walk around, they trick-or-treat. And I think it's started as, look, that kind of stuff's crazy, but you're not gonna find drugs in your Halloween candy. Drugs are expensive. When strangers hand you drugs, you say yes. No, don't put that in the video. So yeah, like all over the country, starting as early as what, the 1960s, they've been doing this. I've never heard about trunk-or-treating, and it wasn't until this one tweet. This tweet right here. What the fuck is trunk or treat? Is it just stupid lazy parents can take a trip down the Walmart parking lot, bang out Halloween in 30 minutes, via people's cars rather than walk their neighborhood? Look, parents are busier than ever. Whatever this economy is, like both parents are working. We don't have, you know, like the single mom nuclear family is very rare. Most of the parents are working. They gotta wake up early in the morning. They barely have time. They put their kids to bed, and then they, you know, the dad gets to play like a few hours of video games, and the mom gets to play a little bit of Animal Crossing. Like the time is more precious than ever. So with COVID, with time getting more precious and all that, it's only natural that some type of efficiency would pop up. So, you know, some people like trunk-or-treating, some people don't, but it does. I guess, you know, the only impact is now your neighborhood doesn't have that many people trick-or-treating. But from what I understand, trunk-or-treating, it's a lot of people. They do it in the afternoon before the real trick-or-treating. In some religious areas, it's trunk-or-treating or nothing at all. So at least the kids get something out of it. Sounds like something people did during the pandemic. They've done for areas like cities so kids can trick-or-treat safer. Yeah, because you can't really trick-or-treat in an apartment building, really, unless everybody opens their apartment doors, and that's kind of sus. You know, it feels like a big dorm. You know, you don't want some random strangers like having an opportunity to bum rush your house. Like, it's your safe haven, right? It's also scary. If you live in an apartment, someone knocks on your door, that's not a good sign. FBI, open up! So yeah, that's the tweet that, you know, that pushed me into discovering it. And it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Some of these people get really creative with their decorations. That looks not bad, you know? And then there's this. Look at this Inside Out. Riley's memory balls. You never know what you're gonna get in there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know, this guy rolls up, he's getting the whole bag. Yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things that I never heard of. If you heard about it before and you've seen some of this stuff, then you know it's not news to you, but it's news to me, and I thought I'd share. It's crazy. Oh, look at this costume.
Wait for the turn.
Oh god. But it's not all upside. Like the old-fashioned Halloween spirit is kind of gone. The things that we grew up with, it's not here anymore. It's like it's a different world.
Here at the First United Methodist Church.
Just having a little fun in the neighborhood.
First
Kind of
United
harmless.
Methodist
It's a little different, and you can turn it into a little
They
potluck.
want
Right?
people to know that we're here. That
It's neat. I've never heard of it, but it's crazy that kids are now speedrunning Halloween. Maybe it's not the kids. Maybe it's the parents that they just, you know. But you're gonna tell me a child doesn't want to get a whole bag of candy in like 30 minutes? It's gonna be a hard way to say no to that. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's Halloween in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. And if you don't want to look for another video, I got a video here where I talk about British Chinese food. It's not what you think. It's not Chinese at all.